Welcome to the Amplifying Leadership Podcast and Tip Thursday with Tara. I am Tara Lehman, a partner, coach, and consultant at Twin Life Coaching and Business Services, of which Amplifying Leadership is a division. I hope to bring you some information or a key takeaway you can use to build, enhance, or grow your leadership skills with Tip Thursday with Tara. Today, I want to share a tip. It's something I recommend to many of my clients when they are saying they don't have enough time in the day to get things done or they're too busy or chaotic. It's a tip that can give you instant time, more focus, more energy, and even more control over your day. So here it is. Check your emails and messages only 3 times per day. It sounds simple, but I understand it's not. And if you need to start with hourly instead of 3 times a day, do that first and work your way up to only checking them 3 times a day. Here's why this works. Most of us spend our days constantly reacting to notifications. It's come with the, days and times that we're in now with scrolling and pings and emails, Slack messages, team messages, whatever messaging systems you use. Every ding, every email that you get steals your attention and your time and actually can drain your energy. And before you know it, that day is full of other people's priorities, emails that you didn't need to do a thing with or even need to be copied on. And all of that meaningful work that you had hasn't moved even a little bit. So I know some of you are thinking, Tara, but what if I miss something urgent? Or what if something important comes up? Well, I'm not checking my messages. Think about this. Most urgent messages, they really aren't urgent. We make them urgent. And for the rare, truly urgent ones that do come up, there's a fire, someone's hurt themselves. You can set up a system where only critical contacts can reach you or where you're reachable for those emergencies. Everything else, it really can wait. And really importantly, most things that truly need your undivided attention will still be there in 2 to 3 hours and really didn't need you to check it with the second it came in. I promise you that the world does not implode because you step away from that inbox or that messaging for a little while. A lot of the challenge I find with leaders and business owners I work with is the FOMO effect, or the fear of missing out. We worry that if we step away from our phones or our messaging or our emails for even just a minute, we'll miss a client email, an update, or some opportunity. Here's the thing though, those things will still be there in an hour or two. And most of the time, what you think you might miss can wait until even tomorrow or next week. By giving yourself some uninterrupted time during the day and only checking things 3 times a day, you actually do a lot more of the work that makes you visible, effective, and even impactful or strategic. Here's your challenge for this week. I want you to choose 3 times in your day to check emails and messages. Maybe that's morning, midday, and late afternoon. It usually works well and fits most people's schedules, but pick times that do align with whatever it is that you do. Then commit to ignoring messages outside those windows. Again, if you need to start differently, start with once an hour. Feel free to share this with your team. It really does help them understand that you're not ignoring them, but that you're actually trying something new and even, encouraging them to do the same thing. When you do this consistently and you get to the 3 times a day, you'll notice a lot change. Your mental energy is probably going to be stronger or higher. Your focus is definitely sharper because you're not being constantly interrupted, and every interruption means 10 to 15 minutes of trying to get back on target. Tasks that normally feel really heavy maybe suddenly feel more achievable. You might be more motivated, and you may even get a lot more meaningful work done in a lot less time because you're not constantly checking things. If you want to take this tip further inside the inner circle of our new Amplifying Leadership Circle community this week, I am sharing additional strategies for protecting focus and energy, including ways to batch these notifications, protecting our deep work, and communicating boundaries. So remember, check emails and messages only 3 times a day. Helps protect your focus and trust that you aren't going to miss out on anything that truly requires your attention because it will still be there in an hour or two. You will save energy, reduce stress, and finally start leading your day instead of reacting to it. That is our Tip Thursday with Tara for this week. If you or someone you know is struggling with leadership priorities to building strong, empowered teams, I'm here to help. Please visit our website for more information on programs, our circle community, coaching, and more at amplifyingleadership.ca, a Twin Life Coaching and Business Services division. Until next time, remember, leadership matters.